50. And he went up to meet him. And behold, he sat on the top of a hill. And he spake unto him, Thou man of God, thou man of the power, the king hath said, Come down. And Elijah answered and said unto the captain of 50, If I be a man of the Most High, then let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And there came down fire from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Right, so you see that spiritual power right there Elijah had. Elijah has spiritual power, like I was saying. So we're gonna have spiritual power just now when the Lord come back. You good, man? So we're gonna get spiritual power when the Lord come back. Right? Again, also, he sent unto him, and also he sent unto him another captain of 50, where he's 50. And he answered and said unto him, O man of the Most High, thus had the king said, Come down quickly. And Elijah answered and said unto them, If I be a man of God, a man of the power, of the Most High, let there come down from heaven, let fire come down from heaven and consume, right? And consume. And Elijah answered and said unto them, If I be a man of the Most High, let fire come down from heaven and consume thee and thy 50. And the fire of the Most High came down from heaven and consumed him and his 50. Right? So as you can see, they got consumed again. So that shows you the spiritual power Elijah had. Right? And he sent again a captain of the third 50 with his 50. And the third captain of the 50 went up and came and fell on his knees before Elijah and besought him and said unto him, O man of the Most High, I pray thee, let my life and the life of these 50 thy servants, life of these 50 thy servants, be precious in thy sight. Behold, there came fire down from heaven and burned up the two captains of the former 50s with their 50s. Therefore, let my life now be precious in thy sight. And the angel of the Lord said unto Elijah, Go down with him and be not afraid of him. And he arose and went down with him unto the king. And he said unto him, Thus said the Lord, for much as thou hast sent messengers to inquire of Baalzebub, the god of Ekron, it is not because there is no God in Israel, no power in Israel, to inquire of his word. Therefore thou shalt not come down from off that bed of which thou art gone up, but thou shalt surely die. Right? So he died according to the word of the Lord which Elijah has spoken. And Jehoram reigned in his stead in the second year of Jehoram, the son of Jehoshaphat, king of Judah, because he had no son. Right. So as you can see, he died. Hello. So as you can see, he died. So as you can see, he died. And Elijah, well, the point is that Elijah has spiritual power. Right? Elijah has spiritual power. He make fire come down from heaven. So basically we're going to get spiritual power as well. You understand? To take down this kingdom. The so-called white man kingdom. Along with the Chinese, along with the Africans, along with the Japanese, along with the East Indian, we're all going to be taken down. Right? So we're going to go into some more spiritual power. Right? We're going to go to Judges 13 and 1. Right. So this is Judges 13 and 1 to 7. We're going to be jumping around a little bit inside of it. And it says, right? And the children of Israel did evil against Judges. It says, and the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord. And the Lord delivered them into the hands of the Philistines 40 years. Well, this is talking about Samson. Samson delivered us because Samson has spiritual power. Right? And it says, and there was a certain man of Zorah, of the family of Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren, and bare not. Right? And the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman, and said unto her, Behold, now thou art barren, and bearest not, but thou shalt conceive and bear a son. Right? She's going to conceive and bear a son. Now therefore beware, I pray thee, and drink not wine, no strong drink, and eat not anything unclean, and eat not any unclean thing. For lo, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and no razor shall come on his head, for the child shall be a Nazareth unto the Most High from the womb, and he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hands of the Philistines. So basically, to be a Nazarite, you have to have spiritual power. The Lord is going to give Samson spiritual power because he will make a vow of his hair. Right? And it says, then the woman came and told her husband, saying, a man of the Most High came unto me, and his countenance was like the countenance of an angel of the Most High, very terrible. But I asked him not whence he was, neither told he me his name. And he said unto me, Behold, thou shalt conceive and bear a son, and now drink not wine, nor strong drink, neither eat any unclean thing, for the child shall be a Nazarite to the Most High, from the womb to the day of his death. Right? So he's going to be a Nazarite from the womb, from the day of his death. Right? So now we go jump to 14 and 1 and 4. It says, and Samson went down to Timnah, and saw a woman in Timnah of the daughters of the Philistines. And he came up and told his father and his mother, and said, I have seen a woman of Timnah, and the daughter of the daughters of the Philistines. Now therefore get her to me to wife. Then his father and his mother said unto him, Is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren, or among all the people, that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistines? Right, but they was uncircumcised. See how the father replied to Samson? How the mother and his father replied to Samson about the so-called Philistine, the uncircumcised. between the filthy, literally they are uncircumcised. That's why Simeon and Levi went boldly when they raped, I think it was Dinah, our sister, and went boldly and started killing them and destroying them. You understand?
I'm looking.
These are the last 12 tribes of Israel.
Yeah.
And the one you call Jesus Christ, he only came to save this people, he didn't come to save the world.
So everyone who's not in Israel is hereby already lost forever, is what you're saying.
They're going to go into captivity, they're going to go into slavery.
But do you believe Jesus has already been here?
The one you call Jesus Christ is the devil, okay? But Jesus is a black man. The one you call Jesus Christ is a black man.
He's a black man.
He's a black man according to the Bible. You Christian,
The Bible says he's from Israel. Israel used to be white.
No. The people in Canada doesn't matter. Of course it does. The Bible speaks about it. The people in the land of Israel stole Israel in 1948. Okay? Now they call themselves Jewish. They're not the real Jews. Now I'm going to prove to you that he's a black man.
Can I talk with you later?
That's you Christians, huh? You say you claim you know the Bible, but you don't know the Bible.
We do know the Bible.
Then he's a black man, but he's a white man. You have the Bible like a...
Discussing, but what use does it have?
What use? So you teach your lies. Teach your lies and teach your lies. Anyways, back to the topic. Alright, so we're going to go to St. Judges 14 and 1. Judges 14 and 1, we're going to go back to it again. Okay, so basically you see, we're going to left off by, we're going to continue by part 14 and 3. Judges 14 and 3, and it says, Then his father and his mother said unto him, Is there not never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren? You understand? Because basically they're telling, why are you got to be dealing with them stinking ass Africa? Why can't you just take one of your own people, women then, you understand?
Een apple is het beste.
Right? Or among all my people that thou goest to take a wife of the uncircumcised Philistine? And Samson said unto his father, Get her for me, for she pleaseth me well. As you can see, it pleases him well. Right? But his father and his mother knew not that it was the Lord. Right? Because spiritual. The reason why all this is happening, that he should go and deal with this African woman, because the mother and father did not know, because he wanted him to get involved with the African woman. He wanted him to get involved with African woman, so it could have a controversy. So there could be controversy between the Africans and the Israelites, and that the African would actually make life hard for him between the African girl and him. So basically he's gonna get mad and it's gonna cause a fight, and also because she's gonna deceive him, and it's gonna be, the reason why the Lord put the spirit on him to want that specific woman is to deliver Israel, you understand? Through her, you understand? Because through her is all the deception, and the Lord is going to use Samson to destroy the Philistines and so forth. So let's go into it. Right. And it says, But his father and his mother knew not that it was of the Lord that he sought an accusation against the Philistines. For at that time the Philistines had dominion over Israel. You see, so we was in slavery under the so-called filthy ass Africans for 40 years. Right? So to show you, that's why I said we shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines when we get a spiritual power. Right? Then went Samson down and his father and his mother to Timnah, and came to the vineyard of Timnah. And behold, a young lion roared against him.
when he's coming?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, good looking guy, you know. Where am I getting she said? And it says, right? Then went Samson down to his father. Oh, Salaki, let me see, I think, no. From here is about female. Okay, so now we're going to jump from here to